Um, First of all, let me apologize for how long this video took to make. I've been extremely busy, but I promise that things are about to change. You're about to see a lot more results. So first of all, who am I? My name is Dams. I'm the co-founder at a company called Zenafri. We've been making educational content for children for the past few years, African children specifically. So we've made apps, we've made games, we've made web platforms, just teaching children teaching children basic literacy and numeracy skills in their local languages and with local Nigerian context, that kind of thing. So we have always been big on education, and so whether it is for children or where we're heading to now as a subset, that has always been our game, educating and empowering people. Which brings me to what brought everyone here, right? So this project is called RemHus, R-E-M-H-U-S, RemHus, which is short for remote hustle, right? So the whole aim of RemHus is to empower Nigerian professionals and give them the skills that they need, the skills, the resources, the knowledge to empower them to get remote jobs in the US and Europe. We all know that the economy has a few challenges at the moment, and bringing in Forex, it's a very lovely thing. Individuals do better who have these remote jobs, their families do better, and by extension the community. You're not supposed to enter. I love you. Okay. And by extension their community. You can pass if you want, but just don't touch the light. All right? Yes, that's my daughter running over there. It's remote hustle, you work from home, so I am doing the same thing. So the first, so that's it, that's an introduction, that's the whole aim of RemHus. Now, we haven't solidified exactly how it would work and how we are going to provide these resources. What has happened is that in the last 6 months from the time the idea came, which just came with a group of friends and colleagues who a lot of you know, I'm sure that they are the people who introduced you. But a conversation just started up on how it would be possible to get smaller remote jobs from the US, from the UK, from the rest of Europe, and which will still provide a very good income. Now, from the time we had that conversation in the last 5 to 6 months, 7 of these guys, 7 professionals have already picked up remote jobs and are doing much better than they used to do. A lot of them are the guys who introduced a number of you here. RemHus is dedicated to empowering Nigerian professionals to get their dream remote jobs. That's basically it. We empower Nigerian professionals to get their dream remote jobs. The first 7 professionals that I was working with, I gave them very hands-on support. So we sat down at a table, we ran through their CVs, their LinkedIn, we did a lot of back and forth to get that ready. As this has gotten bigger and more people have shown more interest, I realized I can't, do all that within the time. I simply don't have enough time. So that is the aim of this video series, right? This video series, this RemHus video series is to empower you with those skills, the knowledge, and we are going to start from the very top, from where you are, whatever CV experience you've gotten, how to tailor your CV to be nice for international remote jobs, particularly making them ATS compliant. We're going to look at stuff like prepping your LinkedIn, because a lot of employers go to your LinkedIn, making it seem professional and being in line with what is on your CV. We're also going to look at stuff like preparing your cover letters using AI, okay, because you're going to be making a lot of cover letters for the jobs that you're applying for. What else? We'll look at, I mentioned AI cover letters. We would also look at stuff like, of course, the places, the sites where you are going to seek, the sites and platforms where you would see remote jobs, and how to search for the remote jobs properly, even on those sites, so that you apply for the ones that are relevant to you and you're not applying to any and everything. Yes, there'll be a lot of other topics. We'll also look at stuff like how to receive payments when you have landed a job. We'll look at how to deal with interviews, stuff like video interviews where you're just told to record a video as an interview, or in-person interviews when you're remotely on Zoom or Meet, and the kind of questions you might come up with depending on the profession that you're, depending on the kind of job that you're trying to apply for. So yeah, this should be an exciting ride. Let's go.